At the same time, Credit Suisse takes their year-end target up to 4,600, which implies another 9%. I guess the question is whether the size of these behemoths can mask the underlying weakness in some of the sectors you're talking about.
I just don't know. I mean, when I read the J.P. Morgan note by mail, I was trying to figure out, did Goliath win that shooting match? No, big guy. The harder you fall, right? I look at,
Yes.
Every day, like today's Palladium Day. I mean, there's always somebody's got some quantity, some good that is going up in price. I mean, if you're a home builder and the...
Welcome. This is Sonny here. Welcome to another one of our videos. Today we're going to discuss the stock market. What happened today? This is the end of the day right now, and everything's in the red. Almost 1%. The Russell went over 1% down. NASDAQ almost hit 1%. The Dow hit 0.5%, and the S&P almost dropped 1%. Why did this happen? It started right outside the gate. You heard Jim just a couple of minutes ago. Okay, you see all the stocks that we follow? Look at all this red. Wow. And that's why you have to perform covered calls, so you have some downward protection. I will put the video of covered calls at the end of this video, and also if you want to sell put options to average into a position, I'll also put a video of that at the end of this video. All right, this is the reason why the stock market went down today. It's because the president spoke last night, and this is what he said.
But I will not add a tax burden, additional tax burden to the middle class in this country. They're already paying enough. I believe what I propose is fair, fiscally responsible, and it raises revenue to pay for the plans I propose and will create millions of jobs that will grow the economy and enhance our financial standing in the country.
The president addressing a joint session of Congress last night, making the case for tax hikes on the wealthy to pay for his economic agenda. Jim, we've long said presidents do not make a stock market, but by the numbers and with a lot of help from other sources, Biden's first 100 days have delivered the strongest post-election equity market in at least 75 years. Question is whether that lasts with some of these new proposals.
It's completely counterintuitive. I mean, you would think that these proposals are the kind of things that truly dampen the stock market.
Okay, now the proposal is to raise taxes on people that are making over $400,000 a year, and I also put that video down below as well. And capital gains tax, raise it to the people that are making over $1 million a year. Now that's only going to cover a certain percentage of the population. So if you're making less than $400,000, no worries, okay? And that's towards single people, not joint people. So I suppose if you're married, filing jointly, you would be protected up to $800,000 for two people. So we'll have to see what the specifics come out of this tax proposal, so then they could turn around and rebuild the bridges and help the economy better in different other areas. But I also put that video down. Below. So let's listen to some more about Jim here.
But I think that the stock market in the end is much more involved with another branch of the government, which is Federal Reserve. You still get a better return. There was a terrific article today about California and how they're going to have a budget surplus because it matters so much. The stock market matters so much. And I agree with the president in the sense that, wow, the people who are wealthy have to pay their fair share because they're wealthier than ever because of the stock market. So I think that you may think that these have to send the stock market down, but then you think about an Apple or Facebook and you say, well, go ahead, make my day. I mean, I don't know how you take those down. I do think that we also are dealing with a little perspective. It's not the absolute worst. It's pretty bad for rich people, but it's not the absolute worst, correct?
The rich folks has been getting away with not paying their fair share for a long time. Corporations hasn't been paying their fair share either, because they haven't been paying any taxes. They've been making all the workers pay the taxes, federal tax, but the corporations don't have to pay taxes. So what this president is trying to do is trying to get the corporations to be paying their fair share and the millionaires and the billionaires to pay their fair share. And remember, we're talking only about a 0.6% of the population, of the 1% of the richest people. And he's going to try to capture taxes from those companies that are hiding money from overseas. You know, took the cash out of the United States, put it into China, and put it into these other countries. So this president's going to go after those folks as well, those wealthy folks. Okay, the jobs report was excellent this past week. That didn't dive the market. The Fed didn't change any rates whatsoever, so that didn't dive the market. So it was the president's speech that got some of those billionaires and some of those millionaires, you know, multimillionaires, to go ahead and pull some of their money out of the market. So are we going to see this in the future? Yes, we can. But just don't worry about it. How markets go, whenever they pull money out, sooner or later they put it in. And remember, none of these bills have been passed. No extra taxes have been placed on them until the Congress and the Senate gets a bill up to the president. Now, one thing great about the plan is people will be able to send their kids to school earlier than kindergarten and be able to send their kids to community college if you're in a certain income bracket for free or with less cost for those first 2 years of college. And the roads and the bridges and all this water piping at the schools will be replaced. All this stuff will be paid for from the wealthy. Now, please share this video with others. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please put them down below. If you like these type of videos that I do now, please place that below if you like it or dislike. And then please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you can get future content. This is Sonny. I appreciate everybody watching. You all take care of yourselves and your family. This is Friday, and have a good weekend. This is Sonny. I'm out.